with a real gun in my real face on real camera. Understand
Listen, I Katt hard. Wait, D-Ray, just tell me what part of the game fucks up another game. Tiffany Haddish is lifting something heavy, and as clumsy as she is, why would you say that? Because all of us are trying to be in a better situation. Hurt people, but I'm a hurt person.
It's time to buckle up, folks. The ongoing feud between Kevin Hart and Katt Williams is heating up, and things are getting more heated. The tension started when Hart called out Williams for his controversial Club Shay Shay interview, but now it seems the situation is escalating. This Hollywood showdown is about to turn into something much bigger than anyone anticipated. Stay tuned as we delve into the messy details. Katt Williams' recent accusations against Kevin Hart have left the Hollywood elite reeling, as the Emmy Award winner took aim at Hart's rise to fame. Williams questioned the authenticity of Hart's success, suggesting that his seemingly overnight stardom was merely an illusion perpetuated by the industry.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here.
Williams' remarks have further fueled the debate about the authenticity of Hart's rise to fame. While Hart's narrative has always been one of hard work and perseverance, Williams cast doubt on his story, implying that Hart's success was carefully orchestrated by the Hollywood machine. Williams pointed to Hart's early roles in sitcoms and movies as evidence of a predetermined path to stardom, suggesting that Hart was a manufactured product of the industry. This revelation has caused a wave of speculation and debate among those in the know, with the question on everyone's mind being, is Hart's success real or just smoke and mirrors?
In 15
Despite Hart's dismissive response to Williams' accusations, saying,
sums it up well. Like you don't entertain the circus, you watch it, right?
The tension between the two reached a breaking point at a recent industry event. Reports suggest that the two came face to face, leading to a heated argument and a physical altercation. The ongoing feud between Williams and Hart can be traced back to some years ago. In 2016, Williams was on the road for his conspiracy theory tour when he called Hart a puppet during a stop in Atlanta. I've already proven that if the best they got in comedy is Kevin Hart. Don't you boo a black man working hard, baby, Williams said. Even if that guy's a puppet, it's not his fault. We don't get mad. In that same year, Williams challenged Hart to a $5 million challenge ahead of the conspiracy theory tour. I saw your stuff on social media. I know what you do, but you do it for play. If you do it for real, here it is, Kevin. Williams added that the bet should be at $5 million. Mr. $28 million in Forbes, I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring any white people with you then, Williams said.
Mr. 28 million in Forbes, I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Bring yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then.
Later on, Williams publicly apologized to Hart during a radio show.
overstep, but I also owe a humongous apology to
I should have never mentioned Kevin Hart's name. He is the reigning king of comedy if you ask for popular consensus, Williams said. The fact that he's a black male like me and the fact that I attacked him with such vitriol at a time when our country is already divided in every way it could be divided.
and I should have never mentioned Kevin Hart's name. That is the reigning king of comedy if you ask for popular consensus. So now the fact that he's a black man like me and the fact that I attacked him with such vitriol at a time when our country is already divided in every way it could be divided.
But then another major saga in the history of Williams and Hart occurred in 2018. Williams slammed Tiffany Haddish during an interview on V103's Frank and Wanda in the Morning by questioning her comedic ability and whether she could pull crowds for a major tour. Not long after, Hart came to the defense of Haddish during an appearance on The Breakfast Club. At the time, he and Haddish were promoting their film Night School. My frustration with Katt Williams comes from the fact that you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood and the white man this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot, you were the guy. Williams' subsequent calling out of Hart on the Club Shay Shay podcast only further divided the two. Many fans wonder if their once friendly rivalry can ever be mended. But the truth is that Williams' fight against the entertainment industry runs much deeper than his feud with Hart. Williams has long been known for his outspoken views and his refusal to play by the rules of the Hollywood establishment. While some might see him as a lone wolf, others admire his bravery in speaking out against the status quo. In an industry that often encourages conformity and compromise, Williams has earned a reputation as a truth teller, regardless of the consequences. His fans have come to admire him for his honesty and courage, even as he ruffles feathers and takes on the powers that be. Indeed, his candid interview on Club Shay Shay only reinforced his status as a rebel in the entertainment world. With Williams having faced many controversies throughout his career, including legal troubles and public outbursts, some have speculated that these scandals have led to his perceived blacklisting from the industry. However, in a recent interview with Hot 97, Williams refuted claims that he has been blackballed by the entertainment industry. He made it clear that he does not need mainstream acceptance to be successful, and that he values his artistic freedom more than anything else.
I can't win over there because I don't play. I don't participate. Like, you can't buy me, not because I'm not for sale. You can't buy me because I'm not in the store.
While Williams may not be interested in courting the favor of the entertainment industry, his talent and influence are undeniable. He has achieved critical success and built a devoted following with his bold and honest comedy, refusing to shy away from difficult or controversial topics. Many admire his authenticity and see him as a breath of fresh air in the industry that often feels inauthentic and pretentious. For these fans, Williams' uncompromising commitment to his art is a source of inspiration and hope. The aftermath of Williams' controversial Club Shay Shay interview is still being felt throughout Hollywood, with the latest commentary coming from Dave Chappelle. Chappelle is known for his outspoken views on social issues and his willingness to go against the grain. His take on Williams' comments about other black comedians has only added to the complexity of the situation, with many wondering what his motives are in wading into the controversy.
And what part of the game is...
Chappelle spoke about Williams on stage at Monterey's at the Hollywood Improv, an event hosted by comedian DeRay Davis. Although Chappelle's sets are known for their strict no-phone policy, segments of his set where the comedian criticizes Williams have circulated on social media. He took aims at Williams for what he perceived as unnecessary attacks on their peers.
Eat the niggas. He didn't say anything about any of these white boys. And none of these white boys function like that. And hurt people, but I am a hurt person. They never hurt people. Katt was talking about shit that niggas did to other niggas, but not about anything.
It's not lost on many observers that Chappelle's critique of Williams comes with a certain level of irony, given Chappelle's own history of controversial material. However, the underlying message is that even though Chappelle is no stranger to pushing the envelope, he believes that comedians should not be tearing each other down. Chappelle's comments may be unexpected, but they shed light on the complex response within the comedy community to Williams' comments. But Dave's critique is about more than just the actions of Williams. It's about the nature of comedy itself. By speaking out against Williams' tendency to punch down at fellow black comedians, Dave is advocating for a different approach to comedy that celebrates diversity and inclusivity. He argues that rather than being a battleground for personal grievances, comedy should be a platform for celebrating and supporting a wide range of voices within the industry. The growing feud between Hart and Williams is now creating a sense of anticipation and dread, as the latest developments have sent the industry into a state of uncertainty and anxiety. While it started as a mere war of words, the situation has taken a dark turn with rumors of a physical altercation between the two comedians swirling. What was once seen as a battle of egos has now turned into something far more serious, with real-world implications for those involved and the comedy industry as a whole. Now, while the altercation between the two industry titans remains unconfirmed, the idea of a confrontation between them has already sparked speculation and gossip. If it turns out that Hart was involved in a physical altercation, the consequences could be severe, both legally and financially. Hart's reputation has already taken a hit due to the recent controversy surrounding Williams' accusations, and any further scandal could be potentially devastating to his career. Despite the lack of clear evidence, the very possibility of this scenario is causing concern within the industry and among fans. Over to you, viewers. What's your take on the matter? Do you believe Williams' claims against Hart, or do you think there is more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Keep an eye out for more celebrity gossip and updates. We'll be sure to bring you the latest news on your favorite.